Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me and Spike on another easy camping adventure. Look at this, we're out in the snow again. But we're not out in the mountains. No, this time we're up in the islands. Often in the winter I will camp in a state park. They have heated restrooms and you can't get stranded in a state park. Now all the land you can see through the windshield there, that's Deception Pass State Park. On the left is Goose Rock. On the right down there, that white strip is North Beach. We'll be hiking there today. Goose Rock we'll do tomorrow. Good morning. Yes, I want to rent a campsite over here, 346. Map for me? Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, and the adventure begins. So I really like this canopy. I picked it up basically just for winter camping. The walls have Velcro on the sides and tops, and this gives it a very nice seal against weather. Keeps out the rain and the wind. Yeah, that probably only took about 15 minutes to set up the entire thing. Not too bad, considering the benefits that it offers. Well, I have camp all set up and I can see on the map that it's about a mile hike to the North Beach, so I think I'll just do that. Wow, look at the size of these trees. You know, that's not bad. Pay 20 bucks and I got my own private island here, my own private beach, my own private picnic area. It's hard to beat luxury like that. And look at that view. Isn't that something? I won't be able to walk the beach the entire way as some rocks jut out into the water. I'll have to pop up into the forest here and take the trail. Well, here's West Beach and I can see why they've closed the parking lot. Yeah, so under normal circumstances, this is the parking area right here. I've parked Spike right here many times, and Amy and I have gone out for a walk. Now, yeah, a little bit filled up. This was from that winter storm that we had like a week ago or something. Now that's all parking area, or it was. So you can see the lake up there on the left. That's Cranberry Lake. In between it and the Sound, there's a strip of land. Has a trail on it. I think it's called the Dune Trail, but we call it the Lichen Trail. Whenever we come here, whatever we do, I always hike this trail. It's a little over a mile for the loop. It's one of my favorite places in the park. Not too often when you have West Beach to yourself. But I couldn't hang around. It was getting late and I was feeling tired and a little bit concerned about how far I still had to walk. Here you see some more of that storm damage packed up against the concessions and the restrooms. Well, I'm camped right there. I hiked over here, got on the Discovery Trail, went underneath Highway 20, got down here to Gun Point, walked the North Beach. Now I'm over here on West Beach. I hiked that little trail and out onto the beach, came back. I think the best way is just to return the exact same way that I came. I don't think it's any shorter than this. Maybe a little, but you have to walk across the highway and on a road. Very disagreeable. Take the forest route all the way back. Probably only a couple miles. Well, I made it back to the bridge. It's about 3:30, quarter to 4. We got more than an hour's of daylight, and I think I'm less than a mile from camp. So it's turning out to be perfectly timed little hike. Here we are. Home sweet home. Well, I'm kicking back here now in my canopy. It's about 60 degrees in here. It's 32 degrees outside. Most of the snow in here is melted. It's just slush and it's running off. So I think it's mostly raining outside now too. So probably tomorrow all the snow will be gone. Anyhow, I think it's time for me to make dinner. And tonight for dinner, I'm going to have one of my favorite camping meals. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I don't actually cook. I just heat something up. And usually it's something that I've cooked the night before. In this case, I made some chili last night. So I brought that, some corn chips, and some cheese, and lettuce, and tomatoes, and well, you know what that means. So I'll go ahead and go grab that and get it cooking. All it requires is one pot, put a little water in there, throw the chili in, and put it on the fire. Takes maybe 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, depending on how much water I put in there, for all that water to boil away. As it boils it away, the steam will cook the chili nice and hot. And then finally, creme de la creme. Sour cream. Goodly portions too. Oh, my favorite camping meal. Well, once again, the taco salad did not let me down. Filled me right up. After that 5+ mile hike today, it really hit the spot. I always try to stay up as late as possible when I'm camping like this, because I hate to let a day like this go. I just want to hang on to it and just make it last forever, but it's time to go to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me today. See you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning, everyone. It's about 9 a.m. I sort of overslept, but I've had breakfast. Just finishing up my coffee here, and we'll get the day started. Yesterday, I hiked over to West Beach and North Beach, and today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hike around Goose Rock, most of it, and then I'm going to hike up over the top and back down and end up back at camp. Should be a fun little adventure. Let's get that started. There we go. We'll head off now. We're going to go back on the same trail. We'll follow it down till we hit the Discovery Trail, or at least until we hit the Goose Mountain Trail, and from there we'll take the loop around Goose Mountain, see Cornet Bay and all that. Should be pretty cool. Rainy today, about 40 degrees. Well, look at that, we made it. We're at the turnoff Going to get off the Discovery Trail here and head up to the summit. Looks like there's only one other set of tracks, one going up and coming back down. See how far they made it. You know, for being less than 500 feet tall, Goose Rock sure has a lot of gravity. Well, here's our next intersection. Looks like we've got a mile hike on the trail to the right, and when we come back, I think we'll come down here and probably hit this little trail, and it'll drop down to the perimeter trail. The top of Goose Rock is a great place to come and watch the jets taking off out of Whidbey Island Naval Air Station. Well, there's our trail down there. We'll be taking this turn off right here. And really, I think it's all downhill from here. There's a little bit of uphill gain, but we've done the bulk of the elevation change. This our trail? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we survived. So, we're gonna go this way. Whenever I hike in the western Washington rainforest, I think back to when I was a kid and one of my grandfathers who served in the Navy and was stationed here in the Puget Sound told me that the forest over here in western Washington were so thick that planes would crash and they would never find them, and sort of led me to believe that there were all these lost plane crashes over here, and it just filled me with this sense of mystery and adventure. It is very lush and green, but I think he might have exaggerated just a little. So one of the things we're coming across up here right in front of us is the Whidbey Island and cabin. I think I've read that, you know, you can rent it. It's the Whidbey cabin. Would that be pretty cool? Rent that for a week? Just go away. So now we're on the east side of Goose Rock. Started on the south, went to the top, dropped to the north side. Now we're on the east side, heading back to the south. Here's where I'm going to pull out my map app. I remember going up that hill. That's it. Oh, we do have a hill climb, rats. But let me check my map app to be sure. Yeah, there was some elevation gain, but it led to a nice view of Cornet Bay. I don't want to say I'm old, but I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. Well, now I think we've conquered all of the elevation gain. Man, I love the smell of salt water. Alrighty then. Back to the Discovery Trail. This is where we rejoin our original path. This morning we went that way. We came from this way, and from that way we will return. So I was out doing this hike a little longer than I thought I was going to. The sun will be set here in about 30 minutes. When I get back to camp, I'll have to put my lamp on a charger. I wish I would have left it on a charger so it would be about charged up when I get back. But, you know, live and learn. We're only about 10 minutes from camp. Sun will be setting in about 30 minutes, and then it'll get dark about another 30 minutes after that. So I'd say that's pretty good timing. Well, that was an excellent hike, wasn't it? I'm back in camp now, obviously. I spent a little time watching some YouTube videos, but now it's time for dinner. And tonight, dinner is going to be basically, and in fact, exactly the same thing as last night, taco salad. There's going to be a slight variation in that I'm not going to have as much sour cream as I did last night. Nice and hot. The cheese is already melting. There we go. Taco salad El Dondago style.
You should never underestimate dwarves.
Oh man. Oh man. That's just molten hot on the inside. Oh, got a nice little shell. Oh man, I'm afraid to bite into it. I think it might still be too hot. Wow, that was like 3 big bites. Man, that's good. Certainly for now, one's going to do. Man, that's good. Well, I guess I went ahead and crawled into bed here. I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate your being with me today. I hope you enjoyed that hike. I know I did. And I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. You know, I think I'm going to do what I often do. I'll just forego breakfast, break camp while it's dry, and hit the road. And let me say thank you for joining me and Spike on another easy camping adventure. It is always more fun when you're there. Thanks for watching.